You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.
Huni thaka khanso apuni khan jani bole hak ase. Jani kina thakibi ki HIV lagi bole tu itu charta rasta para hi ase.
HIV lagi gina thaka khan logote unprotected sex kuria para.
HIV infected needles or syringes chola karne.
HIV lagi gina thaka amma ekta para tai laga bacha ke lagai dibo pare.
HIV infected khun laga transfusion kuria para.
HIV uporte aro jankari lobo karne dial kuribi 1097.
Itu jankari diase Nagaland State AIDS Control Society para.
90.8 Hills FM, in partnership with Task Force for Music and Arts, presents TaFMA Thursday. Stay tuned to listen to local artists every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. on 90.8 Hills FM.
Good evening, Hills FM listeners. It's, that time of the week that you have all been waiting for. TaFMA Thursday on 90.8 Hills FM. This evening, get ready to dive into the world where fashion, music, and art collide in a spectacular fusion. Today, we are spotlighting an extraordinary talent who has made a wave in the fashion scene. He is none other than Mr. Opangtongdang Jamir. He's a fashion model, and let me tell you guys, he was the winner of Mr. International India 2012. And he is today our TaFMA Artist of the Week. Well, stay tuned for an exclusive interview where RJ Temsu will uncover the secrets behind the style and creativity of Mr. Opang. And we might also get to hear the personal side of the story by the man himself. It's all happening right here, right now on TaFMA Thursday. Stay tuned. We will first immerse ourselves into a song, and right after that, we will be diving straight into the conversation. I'm Arjelian, and you are listening to TaFMA Thursday on Hills FM 90.8.
As I float through a storm of emotion, only goal is to keep my heart open, to reach the shore, just avoid being broken. Why would the world wanna do me like that? All I ever wanted was to love you back. Why would the world wanna do me like that? As we fade to black, give me love, give me light, get me out of here. Give me sight, get it right, make the clouds disappear. Give me love, give me light, get me out of here. Give me sight, get it right, so there's no more fear. 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 Get me out of here. Give me sight, get it right, make the clouds disappear. Give me love, give me light, get me out of here. Give me sight, get it right, so there's no more fear. Outside, take me home to the city. Bright lights give me hope over pity. Feed my soul, show my eyes something pretty. Heaven knows that we've all left shit. Why would the world wanna do me like that? All I ever wanted was to love you back. Why would the world wanna do me like that? As we fade to black, give me love, give me light, get me out of here. Give me sight, get it right, make the clouds disappear. Give me love, give me light, get me out of here. Give me sight. it right, so there's no more fear. So there's no more fear. So there's no more fear.
Hello, my dear listeners. Welcome to 90.8 Hills FM, the voice of change, Nagaland's first community radio station. So today's interview, so exciting. I'm more excited than all the listeners out there. So the guest today, is he a fashion model? Yes. Is he a title holder? Yes. Is he stylish? Yes. Does he has the best skin ever? Yes. So he ventured in the fashion industry at a time when male models from Nagaland were extremely rare. I mean, not just male models, but even female models. Back when modeling as a career wasn't really as accepted as it is today. But ignoring all the naysayers and all the trolling, he dived right into this industry. With years of experience and currently the ambassador of Liamtra Business and Black Ridge Dimapur, in the studio today, we have none other than the extremely talented and so wonderful Mr. Opang Jamir. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Oh, that's an impressive introduction, Atu. Thank you.
I personally am so excited to interview, and I think it is my honor to be the one interviewing you. So thank you once again.
Thank you so much for having me. Yeah.
So first and foremost, how are you feeling? How does it feel to be in our humble studio?
We all begin with small things, right? And it's just incredible to see that you are doing something for our community, to reach out to the community. And I think this is the wonderful time that we all should help one another. That's how we grow, right? You cannot grow alone. You have to grow together as a community. So when you messaged me and when you invited me, I was so thrilled to be here. And of course, the timing was not right, maybe last year, but yeah, better than never, like we are here today. So
yes, this is definitely the right time. What a lovely start to 2024, right?
Absolutely. That is what I'm looking forward, because 2024 should be our year.
Amen.
Yes.
So technically, purely speaking, you are professionally you are a fashion model.
Right.
So let's first talk about fashion.
Okay,
No?
sure.
So fashion model, and then you're a title holder as well. You won Mr. International India.
2012. That was 12 years.
But that was like, I think back then there were not many male models who won the
Right,
title.
Right.
So, in fact, forget about pageant titles. There weren't any shows also in Nagaland. Not back then.
There were
much.
shows, but not like today. Not like today. Because again, social media helps a lot, right, today. So back then we have to browse internet, even just to chat with our friends. We have to go to a cyber cafe. And we have one rightly in Maripati and here in Dimapur and Holy Cross Junction. That was where the cafes were mushrooming back then. So like just to browse and get update about your friends or get connected across the world, it was just not possible like today. So yeah.
It's so bizarre talking about internet cafes these days.
Absolutely. I think the children will be thinking like, what is the internet cafe? But hold on, like that is where we communicate, you know. That was the channel there where we get communicated, because our phones were not smartphones. We had the keypad phones and life was different, but we enjoyed. Yeah.
Yes, so true. So how did you get into this fashion industry? How did it start?
Well, started from a very, I would say like accident, I feel, because 2007 was my elder sister's pageant, like, first pageant. She contested for Miss Mokokchung 2007. And I saw the male model, the female model walking the ramp on the Miss Mokokchung night. And my elder sister won the first runner-up of Miss Mokokchung. And thanks to my sister for entering the pageant, because I forced her to do that just to buy television for my younger brothers and sisters, because I don't want to go to the neighbor's house to fetch my brothers and sisters after our evening meal. Like after our dinner, my brothers and sisters will be going to the neighbor's house to watch TV back in 2007. And I told my sister, I think we should do something. And my sister and I, we came across the Miss Mokokchung forms and the audition dates, and there it was clearly mentioned the winners will be getting 20,000, 15,000, 10,000. So my sister said, Chalo, what's there to lose, right? Just to have an experience. And we acquired knowledge through the magazine like Femina and Northeast Sun magazine, just to get ideas of pageant, because there were not much there on the website as well. And it was very rare to get information on grooming or anything as such. So that's how my elder sister entered pageant, and that's how I got inspired from the male model, female model walking the ramp. And the next year I gave audition, 2008. I was in class 11, and just wanted to earn pocket money and to be independent, because I come from a very humble family, and I thought being independent will ease my parents' burden as well. And just for the heck of experience, I did some portfolio shoot, because that's where you begin as a model. You have to have a good portfolio. And I did a portfolio with my Eastern Mirror journalist, Miss Miss Naro. She was working at the Amsterdam Memorial School. She was a part-time journalist for Eastern Mirror. She'd click some random pictures, and that's how I started my modeling, 2008, sending to the agencies. There was not agency, also like the organizers, and they selected me, and I walked the ramp 2008. I was 16. First payment was 1,000 rupees, and that was a lot, because they did my travel and lodging for the show. So that's how I started my journey.
16 years.
I was 16, yeah. And, well, it was a good escape for me, actually. Modeling, I was a very shy person. I lost my dad when I was in class A. And I was someone who never opens up, and always with my, mother. And I was always a shy person. But modeling, when I joined modeling, I think I got the rebirth of my life, I would say. And modeling was actually the escape for me, because up on the ramp, there's just one point that you have to see, that is the straight point, the lights, and you just have to walk without even caring of what people will be looking at you, in what condition. And I just took the plunge. I practiced a lot on the mirror, and
How was it? Did you experience any criticisms or negative feedbacks when you first started?
When I started, I felt everybody kept saying that modeling was for women. It is not meant for men, because this is not a profession that men will go for. And I said I would want to do it, because this is where I'm getting my confidence. This is where I'm building my, inner self. The realization that I want to be, the person that I want. And being on the news, being on the cover of a magazine or anywhere, with your pictures, I think life is just once, and there's nothing to lose. To see yourself and to be also like, you wake up and, oh, that's my work, that is my job, so I just took the plunge. My neighbors were saying that you should not choose modeling as your career, but I said it's okay. I know it will be hard. Nothing in this world is the jobs is easy, and I want to just give a try. And back then there were like very few or like very less people who were modeling.
Yeah.
So I still remember Esther Jamir, Esther Jamir, then Ethel Konyak. These two women were the female models, and Akuno Kihije, the Miss in the first. I mean, I think she will be the first from Nagaland to participate for Femina Miss India as well.
How about male models? Were there any male models when you first started?
There were none.
None,
There were
right?
none. Yeah, I think I'm the first. Yeah.
So, I mean, I cannot imagine you being the first male model here. I mean, doing something, not just modeling, but any profession, doing it for the first time in our state, right?
I
Good.
received a lot of
Yeah.
good things as well as bad things, but I think over the years I've had a thicker skin, and I'm a person who doesn't likes to be around people a lot. After a certain event or program, I better rush home.
Oh.
Yes, I don't actually like to be around. I'm a very shy person. Still, I mean, I have that feeling that I should just go home, rest for my body and for my inner self as well. So 5 minutes or 10 minutes is good enough for any events or functions that I attend. Yeah.
I like you even more after that. So your first show, do you remember your first show, like the experience, what you went through?
I wore a traditional attire, and the next one was ethnic wear, then a designer wear. It was on November 8, 2008 at DDC Stadium. It was for the first Get Gorgeous Angel Model Hunt,
Oh,
2008.
okay.
So we were the first male models to sashay the ramp to walk with the angels. Yeah, angels, yeah.
How was it? How was the experience?
It was chill because November, but it was an open air, so we had goosebumps in our body because, like, you have to literally wear the langdam, our langdam and traditional attire, right? So it was like quite chill and open air, and we started way late as well. The program was supposed to start at 6, but it started by 8 o'clock, so it was so
Quite
chill.
late,
Yeah, tired, but it was a first experience, so no complaints. Today I won't do that.
Actually, no way.
Yeah,
Right?
I'll refuse to do so. Yeah, pay me well.
So, when you started modeling here, and then you moved out from Nagaland and did shows outside of Nagaland as well.
Right.
So, how was it like when you first ventured out, coming from a state where fashion industry was not that developed back then, going to some other states, some other districts where fashion is quite accepted,
Like Mumbai,
Yeah.
Delhi.
How was it?
Well, out there it's well segregated. Over here, the person who does the fashion doesn't know the ABCs of fashion. But out there, people who have years of experience, they never bothers to claim themselves, I'm this or I'm that. If he is a choreographer, he'll stick to choreography.
Oh.
And if he is a talented makeup artist, they will stick to that profession. So out there, it's all about the well segregated domain that they have built. Like not everyone can be, that, what should I say, acing on that particular aspect, the job that is assigned to. So out there, everything is properly distributed. So when you're at the green room, you have a backstage manager to guide you through, to walk you through, because you didn't have to worry about the cues, the lines and everything. You just have to follow the backstage manager and they will guide you, and when it's your turn you have to walk. And the choreographers are totally professionals. They will not even shout at you. They will just give you the instruction where to stand, where to move, when to enter. And the show directors are amazing. The music, I like the music, how they, gathers to music, because out there, like, I mean, it's always, the similarities are there. However, the professionalism and the segregation of work distribution is amazing.
Quite different.
Yeah, it is.
Do you think our state's fashion industry is also catching up?
Well, with time, because out here, even me, if I'm a fashion model, sometimes I'm being asked to be a this or that, So sometimes I also want somebody to help me out. So I'm grooming people, the young ones, to be taking up the role of a certain job, the positions. Yeah.
Well, since you mentioned grooming, I believe you are part of Cat's collection as well.
Right.
Top model.
The
Cat's
top model. Yes.
I believe you are the creative
director. Yes.
director. Yeah.
Yes.
So, last year in 2023, when you guys were organizing that particular event, I heard that there were quite a lot of contestants compared to the previous season, right?
Absolutely.
Contestants from other states as well.
Absolutely. Yes. We had around 50. So it was great. When we auditioned for the first year, we had only 20, but the next year we had around 50. So it was a double of the first year, right? So we had a hard time selecting the process, and this year we are making it bigger, better, much.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope my brand heads, VC and Kenny, are aware that it will be a big one for sure, as we have promised. And yeah, because this Cats collection top model is purely owned by the siblings, the partners, the brand heads. They never search for the sponsors for the past 2 edition. But I'm saying that without sponsor, we cannot we cannot build it big. However, this year they are changing their mind. I think we should go for sponsors. So hey, sponsors, if you're listening, you should come and support our Cats collection top model as well. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Please reach out to any one of us. So, sometimes when we watch fashion shows, we see models, they tend to fall down. Unfortunately, they have these mishaps.
Right.
Have you also ever experienced any mishaps like that on the ramp?
I think once I freezed, it was for a very good designer show. I freeze because I did not eat well.
Oh.
I was hungry, and I just freeze for a couple of seconds where I shouldn't be posing actually. But I just freezed and I posed, and I made it as if I'm just posing, even if I was having cramps on my left foot. Yeah.
Now, runway model, you have done runway modeling,
Right.
as well as pageants as well.
Right.
You're a title holder.
Right.
So can you tell us, like, what exactly is the difference? Is it the same or?
It's totally different. For pageant, you are assigned to be the voice for the people, for the causes, for the advocacies. For my times, I have to advocate on HIV/AIDS awareness, and also it was in 2012, right? So I have to talk about HIV/AIDS and the awareness, the stigma that is within the community. It's and also the environment and so on. So it was like, pageant is totally a different angle, because we are supposed to be the face of the particular organization. And for modeling, it is just like your daily job. You just do the runway and you get paid. But you have to make sure that you are also at the right body, mindset, physically, mentally, because you don't get jobs every day, like at the European country or even in the US. it's very limited. So you have to make sure that you are having the cutting edge where you will be selected during the audition, the process. So modeling is a different aspect. It's just like a job, you know. So I love my job.
Do you feel like these days modeling has become more difficult to be selected as a model?
I think the cutting edge, the competition has been, upscaled, and there are more inclusivity is also there. So there is competition. But if you are with the right body, the criteria, and also you have the right connections, contacts, I think you will definitely swim up.
So how about you personally? Since you have been, you have done runway, you have done pageants. Which one do you find more interesting for you?
Modeling, for sure, because pageantry, it is just a year. So when it's just like 1 year doorway to your stardom, right? So in that 1 year, you have to really work hard for yourself and for your community. And after the 1 year reign, it's over. Sometimes you're being forgotten. Many of my successors are forgotten. I think it's all about relevancy as well, staying relevant at the R. So I think I will any day choose modeling.
Awesome. I have some random rapid fire questions for you now.
Sure.
So the rule is not to take too much time while answering. That's
Okay,
it.
I'll be spontaneous. Don't worry.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. Texting or talking on the phone?
Talking for sure.
Do you hate texting?
I hate texting. Yeah.
Tea or coffee?
I'm a tea person. I actually love coffee, but I ended up having loose motion after consuming coffee. So tea.
Totally tea person.
Yeah, tea.
Dogs or cats?
I can't choose, but I have a cat, Auntie Lucy. She's been there with me for the past 4 years.
Auntie Lucy.
I named her Auntie Lucy. So yeah.
At first I thought you were going to say cats because I keep on seeing your status of the cat.
Yes. I love my cat. She's totally my, savior. During the pandemic, I never liked pets at first.
Oh, okay.
But during the pandemic, I don't know how we adjusted. It's the innocent of her, and also the innocent, also the recklessness, and the curiosity that let me bonded with her. My cat, yeah.
Auntie Lucy. That's so sweet.
Thank you.
Best memory of 2023?
Best memory of 2023. Oh, I have too many good memories. But it would be my birthday. Because I was cooking for my loved ones, and I shared food with all my loved ones. So
Okay, so when is your birthday?
it's 16 August.
16th August. Okay, you have to keep that in mind.
Right after Independence Day.
So I believe you like cooking as well.
Sometimes when I have time, I love to cook. And of course, I have to manage. All these years, I've been traveling, hustling, and hajira kam gurido na. I call myself as a hajira wala because I'm there I'm there in Guwahati for 5 days, in Semenyo for 10 days or 15 days in various parts of the cities, and I extremely feel like I'm a hajira wala daily wage earner. My profession demands that.
Then how about your favorite meal?
Favorite meal? Anything Naga food.
Naga dish, anything?
Yeah, anything Naga dish. And one of my favorite would be hanguru. It's a
okay, I don't know what it is.
Rengma specialty chutney made from the dried mustard leaves. I'm just hooked to that hanguru now.
I'm definitely going to try that because I have not tried it at all.
You've never tried it, right?
Nope.
You should be invited by the Rengmas for any events and shows so that you get to try that.
I think maybe you should invite me on August 16th.
I'll definitely do that. Or maybe I'll send you a packing as well to your studio. Yeah.
How about your favorite color?
Black.
Black.
Yeah, because
Oh.
I'm mysterious. Yeah.
I know listeners cannot see this right now, but I'm giving a high five to him right now because black is also my favorite color.
Oh,
Whom
Thank
did you last call, since you like calling?
calling. This morning,
Yeah, whom did you last call?
I think it was you. Just to let you know that I'm on time because an hour advance.
Yes.
Because
yes.
I don't want to be late for anything. I'm super punctual.
Oh yes, that's something actually I know about you. You're very disciplined.
Because if you don't follow the time, I think you won't be successful in life as well.
True.
Because I like to be punctual and I don't like people waiting. Especially in my field, like fashion modeling, like we have to keep on waiting for one another, which I don't like. It's terrible. So I want each of people out there listening to be punctual.
Yeah.
Just move
seriously.
ahead an hour advance.
Like we say it, no? He's very zub.
Yes,
That's
the
what I know.
zub. Right.
Best fashion show experience till date.
It would be. Oh, I have too many. One in Hyderabad, because it was for the golf championship award,
Oh, wow.
where Mandira Bedi was the host, and it was choreographed by Shai Lobo, and the backstage was managed by the team, the wonderful team of from Delhi. I can't remember the name, but it was a beautiful experience for me because I slept only 2 hours. I have to rush back to Delhi for another show.
Oh, I think it was quite a big show, no?
It was a big
Yeah.
show. It was a golf championship where all the big names comes to witness the show and also get awarded. So that was one
How
memorable.
exciting. That sounds so exciting. Best advice which you have received till date.
I think it was from my mom. When even in good things, you should not stop competing within your siblings as well. But never compete for bad things. That's what my mother says. She always advises me, like, for good things, for being the best, you should just compete with your siblings as well. That means you have to compete with the outsiders as well. So she completely ingrained me that. So I always try to be the best version of myself every day.
So beautifully said. That's
Thank
so
you.
beautiful. What qualities do you look for in an ideal romantic partner?
Punctual, for sure. Spontaneous, caring, loving. Yeah.
All right. First thing you do when you get up in the morning.
I always make my bed, fold my blankets. Yeah, and of course I have to brush my teeth, wash my face. That's what I do. Because the smallest thing that you have to do, the first task in the morning is folding your bed.
Yes.
So that is what I do.
I completely agree with you on that.
And
Yeah.
of course check my phone.
Yeah. The last thing you do before you sleep at night.
Skincare. Easy.
Can you tell us a little bit about your skincare? I think our listeners would love to know about it.
Well, I don't use a lot of product out there. I use a certain company that is my go-to. So it's from the US and it's really good. I don't want to mention the name right now, but it's a really good brand and I've been using for the past a year now.
Wow.
And it's really nice.
So not too many products.
Not too many products, and it's expensive. I think you should just go for one product that works for you, and just declutter the rest. You don't need a lot. Your skin also is not a machine that absorbs everything.
True.
So you should just listen to your skin and moisturize well, and take beauty sleep because I sleep 10 hours.
Wow.
So I usually sleep by 10 at night, and I wakes up pretty good, like 6, 7.
That's a proper beauty sleep for you. Eh?
Absolutely, 10 hours. And sometimes I can sleep more.
Okay.
Yeah. But don't ask me for a sleeping competition. Who sleeps the longest?
When are you most productive? Morning, night, afternoon?
With any given pressure, I think I'm the most productive person. Just kidding. I think, I would say towards late afternoon. Yeah, right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, the best time for interview.
Absolutely, I can be like the chatterbox. I can blubber anything.
If you weren't a fashion model,
Mhm.
what would you have been?
Definitely in armed forces.
Oh.
Yeah, I really wish to become, to protect, not to protect, but just to wear the uniform. I like uniform service. Yeah.
Okay, now I know why you're so zub.
Oh.
A celebrity whose style you admire and why?
I have a lot, yeah, but talking about the celebrity, David Beckham.
Okay.
Yeah, I always admire because after all, his partner is none other than Victoria,
Oh, so
the
good.
amazing designer. So I always stalk him, his fashion, his style, and everything. Yeah,
So cool. I mean, both of them are like total style icons. huh?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Books or movies?
Books.
Books. Any favorite books? Any book that you love reading?
I always read the book and I was forgetting the name. But I like short stories. So the recent one I read was Marie, and it's from the Esterian Carey. Yeah, she wrote that book about love story, the war. It's about the Second World War. So again, it was a love story about it was very sad
It's a beautiful
ending.
story.
Yeah, just beautiful.
Yeah.
It's actually autobiography
Oh,
of somebody. Yeah, of her aunt. Yeah,
I will definitely check it out.
Marie.
Surely.
Marie.
Your dream holiday destination?
I usually don't take holidays. I mean,
Don't tell me you don't take breaks. You're always working.
I'm working, but I mean, I'm good with people that I love and I'm comfortable with. So that would be my dream. I mean, I would any day like choose to be with my friends or my circle. So anywhere fancy
Oh, lovely.
to click nice pictures.
How about, okay, I was about to ask you the name of your pet because I keep seeing your cat on
Yeah.
Instagram. So we already know it's Auntie Lucy.
Yeah, Auntie Lucy. Yes, correct.
Any message that you would like to give to your family and friends?
Well, thank you for always supporting me. I'm not the perfect person, and I cannot say that I'm the perfect, but I try to be the best every day. And thank you for the endless support because I know that I don't keep in touch with my close ones, but in my heart, we always stay connected. We pray for each other. So I'm super thankful for their, enduring my sometimes my outburst, but I love them so much.
Lovely, lovely. Define yourself in 3 words.
Kind, caring, and very sometimes I would say occupied.
Occupied.
Yeah,
Okay.
what would be the other word for that? Occupied with my mind.
I think I somehow get you now.
Yes.
What is your happiest childhood memory?
See, I think it would be my dad, my late dad. He will always sing when giving a piggyback on his back. He will sing looking at the moon, and that was the best night. And also listening to old music. I mean, it's not all for them, but it's all for me. So the cassettes, he'll play the tape recorder, put on the cassette, his favorite, and PGs were his favorite. So
Wow.
like I'll listen to him, to the music with his humming. He'll sing along with the band. So it is too beautiful. I think that would be the best childhood, because my childhood, I would say, it was very different than the rest of the children, because I was bullied a lot for not having a dad.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness. Seriously?
Yes, I lost my dad by cancer in 1996. I was in class A. So yeah,
I mean-
childhood was not that great for me, because I was sent to hostel. There I received a lot of trashing from my seniors, even at the point of where I didn't feel like talking about it with my parents, but harassing physically as well. And I experienced that as a kid. And my seniors were, I mean, way senior than us, age with age. So like hostel life is not that great for me, and I don't want parents to send their children to hostel, because this is the right time, like, the point where you will build the trust, the love, the support with your kids. So don't send away your children to hostel. And my nanny, I mean the people who were looking after us, the ayahs, they were not even educated as well. So they don't understand the psychological, the kind of pressure that we as the children goes through. And it was very terrible. I don't want to I mean, if I start now, I don't get over. So I'll just say that my childhood was not that great, because bullying, then talking about my in our we say amitzer, right? Widow. So you're an amitzer son, I and that was the worst to feel. So yeah.
I find it so bizarre. Like, I mean, I wonder what went into their minds, those bullies, to bully someone for not having a parent.
I know.
I mean, it's so bizarre. I cannot
Even
grasp it.
Even the section of people who were taking care of us, they see our faces, our parents' status. If they are from STO or doctor or engineer, daughter, sons, they will not even talk. They will not even punish them. But for us, it was a different story. So, yeah, life goes on.
You have come such a long way now, actually, now thinking about it, right?
Absolutely. I think it's almost a 20 year after I got off from that hostel for 3 particular years. I suffered a lot, and it was terrible. When I say terrible, it's very terrible. It's a nightmare. Even if I say it right now, it gets chills.
I think to be able to reveal something so close to you, right? An incident so close to you. I'm sure that it takes a lot of bravery and courage. So I just want to thank you so much for sharing that with us, to be willing to share that with us, because your step, I believe, will encourage many others who are being bullied as children right now.
Right. And there are lots of Opang Jamir out there, like fatherless or motherless. Just be kind. There's nothing wrong to be kind in this world.
Yeah, man, so true, so true. If there is a message that you'd like to give to children who are being bullied right now, is there any message that you'd like to give to them?
I know that it will take a lot of courage, even sometimes at the point where you're being bullied. But even if you say that you're being bullied, your guardians will mistakenly say that, oh, you just want to escape from that particular space. So just be aware of, don't take terroristic actions. within yourself at that moment, heated moment, just calm down, because I also wanted to suicide myself because of the terrible bullying at the hostel. And I didn't, because thinking of my sister and my younger brother and my mom, I did not took the step. So just have come very, coming from a very deeper heart, I would want to say that you have a loving siblings out there who are waiting for you to return. So just don't take drastic steps. And I know that one day you will be able to talk like today, fearlessly. Just saying that I'm being bullied physically as well, kicking, and every night getting the punishments for not just doing a major mistake, but just for walking, stumbling on the wooden blankets of our hostel. Like, we've been compulsorily punished. So I think for all those young ones like Opang, who is similar to my story, there are so many Opang Jamir out there who have lost their parents. I just want them to say that God is there for you, and God is your father, your mother. So just believe in Him, and you will rise up.
Amen. I'm just speechless and just taken aback right now.
I think we have all amazing stories to share, right? So this is the community that you have built, and thank you for making me a part of this striving force, the catalyst for change today.
I think it is our pleasure to have you here with us. Not just, I initially thought, we're just going to talk about fashion and it will be so exciting. And, the story that you have shared, it's giving courage and inspiration to so many people out there. And children who are being bullied, right? Do you feel that sometimes guardians or people who are taking care of them, they tend to turn a blind eye?
Absolutely. Like, I tried running away from the hostel twice. The second time I was caught. And can you see my ear? I mean, the listeners can't see it, but I have a long ear, right? So this is actually the punishment, the pulling of my ear from our wardens, our headmaster, our ayahs, our seniors, and also I have a very acute back pain sometimes. It's all because we have been punished so much. So physically, I think we have been punished as a kid to the limits of, I should say, torture. So yeah, sometimes the authorities are quite blinded. Even the food that it served us was totally horrible.
So being here today in this position,
right,
is there any message that you'd like to give out to all the bullies?
Well, there will be a time where your actions will no longer be valid. And right now, with this coming of the social media, the technology, the Me Too movements or anything, I mean, there will be a time for you to just handcuffed by the authorities. So I think it's better to stop your action. That would be my message to the police.
True. Never know where we will end up in the future, right?
Absolutely.
So better not make mistakes when you're young.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I've been saying thank you so much, but seriously, thank you so much for sharing that story with us. I think that's such a big step in encouraging listeners to come out of their fear.
Absolutely.
And I mean, if somebody who is in a position of influence like you, if you guys don't talk about it, who will, right? So thank you so much.
I think it's time. And as I've mentioned, modeling was my rebirth of my life, where I've gained all my confidence. So I've been modeling for the past many years now. So I wanted to share about my story, how it shaped me. But that was not the thing that a child should go through,
True.
being bullied. So that is what I wanted to speak about, courageously, even in the future, in more detail.
Your life is a life of courage. It's as simple as that. You have
Thank you.
taken such a bold step in sharing this story. You took a bold step when you were 16 years old, choosing a career which was not that known, right? So your life is an entire story of courage, and we really wish that you'll continue on this streak and
Thank
you'll
you.
continue influencing young people even more.
Thank you so much, Atu.
So you're always busy, right? You're modeling, and then I'm sure you are doing a lot of other businesses as well, because you're always occupied as far as I know. So when you aren't working,
Mm-hmm.
right, the little free time that you have,
Mhm.
what do you like to do?
For me, I like to connect. I like calling people,
Mm.
the loved ones. As I've mentioned, I like calling. So I'll call and I'll talk for hours and hours. That's the free time. Or maybe sip a green tea and read a book, or just be on my own world. I like being in my own world. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Are you the type of person, like, if you are comfortable with someone,
Mm-hmm.
you open up like crazy? Is it like that?
I am. I am. And it takes time actually for me to know that person.
Mm.
And if I'm open, like, I'll be like crazy, like, and I like sharing,
Mm.
and I don't expect anything in return, but I like sharing. So even the smallest things, because in my childhood days, I never owned anything.
Mm.
Like, I've been modeling from 16, right? But before that, I didn't even own a pair of jeans, or talking about suits. So I like giving. So I'm giving 2 suits of my own as a giveaway, and even a cash reward. People who are listening now, I'll be asking rapid fire question, and they will be definitely earning money through that.
So, what he said just now regarding the giveaway and all that,
It'll be published.
it will be on Instagram, right?
Yeah, it will be on Instagram. I'm collaborating with my 2 brands, Black Rich and the Black M.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So he is on Instagram, by the way. I'm sure listeners already know, but just letting you know again, check out Opangtongdang Jamir at Instagram. If you follow him, if you keep stalking him on Instagram, you will know all about the giveaway. And not just suits, he gives away money also.
I don't have money, but my brands have. So the brands are supporting me just to, just for the giveaway things. Yeah, they are supporting for the cash reward. So that's wonderful.
I believe you have a vlog as well, right, on YouTube?
I keep vlogging on my YouTube, and sometimes due to the schedule, I forget about it. But when I'm spontaneous, I can be like uploading 2-3 even in a day.
What is the name for a channel so that our listeners can follow?
Opang Jamir Mutsubo.
Opang Jamir Mutsubo on YouTube.
Yeah.
Please check out, subscribe, like, follow,
Thank you.
and keep on stalking him if you want those free gifts.
Thank you.
Now you're also an ambassador of Liamtra Businesses and Black Ridge.
Right.
Can you tell us something about it? What is it?
Well, Liamtra is a online app. It works similarly like the MakeMyTrip.com. But the good thing about Liamtra is it has a lot of, amazing, platforms where you can even have your own business connected. Like, for example, you're a chef and you want to say that you want to invite people. So you can definitely like register on Liamtra.
Oh.
And you can invite guests through the Liamtra app connected. Or if you have a music school and you want to give tuitions on that, so you can sign up on the app, and you can definitely get students. Like, that's a Liamtra is, the motto is something for everyone.
Oh,
So
lovely.
it is an amazing platform. You can book your flights, you can book your hotel, your unique homes as well, like homestays. And during the Hornbill 2023, we were the official accommodation partner for Hornbill.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
That's cool.
Liam
That's
Choi,
cool.
yeah.
And Blackridge
is a suit company. Actually, it was there as a store in Hong Kong market, but the owner came in and we talked about it. How about we make it as a brand? So I just joined the wagon, and today it's a brand.
Wow, pretty cool.
So if you want to make your business into a brand, you can collaborate with me.
Not just free giveaway, even for business advice, you can contact Opang.
I may not be the best, but I can always teach you the tricks.
Yes, true. So, we will not keep you longer much. However, there is one important question that all the listeners, actually some of our listeners, they sent in this question. They want to know.
Okay.
Do you sing in the shower?
I rarely do that because I actually once upon a time auditioned for Nagaland 2006.
Really?
Long story short, I went till the piano round. So I always forget to sing, so I don't sing. I mean, I'm a bathroom crooner. I call myself as a bathroom crooner, but I don't sing. I want to just get out from the washroom and do my other stuffs.
I think that maybe somebody got to know about the Naga Idol thing, and that's how they want to ask this question.
Oh, that's so sweet of them.
Thank you, Opang, so much for sharing your stories, being so open, and sharing your life of courage. Telling us about your life of courage to the listeners. We are so blessed and we're so grateful.
Thank you.
However, is there any final message that you'd like to give to all our listeners?
Well, you might be in your moving car and you might be listening in a cell phone or radio. And I love you dearly for, just being patient throughout my interview. Life is not a bed of roses. Remember that we all go through challenges, but not to give up. And with challenges, you become more tougher. And with being tougher, you can excel to whatever dreams that you aspire today. So that would be my message.
Awesome, lovely. Thank you so very much once again.
Thank you for having me.
Listeners, check out Opang on Instagram and YouTube. That was Mr. Opang Jamir. Thank you all the listeners for supporting us. Keep listening and keep supporting us, and continue tuning into 90.8 Hills FM, the voice of change.
Welcome back, listeners. Thank you for joining us in this powerful conversation with RJ Timsu and our insightful guest, Opangtongdang Jamir. As we wrap up today's TaFMA show, let's remember that kindness is our most powerful tool against bullying. I think by fostering empathy and understanding, we can create a world where everyone feels heard and valued. Well, it's not just about ending the show, but about beginning a conversation that inspires change in hearts and minds. Let's choose compassion over cruelty and make a collective commitment to stand against bullying in all its forms. Do continue to support and also check Opang on Instagram. He is Opangtongdang Jamir, and do follow him to catch his latest updates and get to know more about him. Also, stay tuned to 90.8 Hills FM TaFMA Thursday for more enriching dialogues that inspire change. This is your host, RJ Lian, and I wish you all a good night.
90.8 Hills FM, in partnership with Task Force for Music and Arts, presents TaFMA Thursday. Stay tuned to listen to local artists every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. on 90.8 Hills FM.
Dear listeners, you have the right to know. Know that HIV is transmitted only through 4 routes:
Unprotected sex with an infected person,
sharing of infected needles and syringes,
HIV-infected mother to her baby.
transfusion of HIV-infected blood.
For more information on HIV, dial 1097.
This information is brought to you by Nagaland State AIDS Control Society.
You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.